People in Sonoma County really recognize the resources and that they're at risk. The hard part was just figuring out what to do about it.
You need to understand the history of coho in this watershed. They were so abundant that they were canning fish in this watershed. There was a cannery in the lower portion of the Russian River.
By the early 2000s, the fish were at risk of extinction, with only a dozen or so wild salmon in the watershed.
Probably our two biggest challenges, the first one being just how to get started, and then the second challenge would be real estate.
This project was a mandate for us, a requirement, but really voluntary and optional for every private property owner in the creek. We had to go out to the community here of private property owners in the Dry Creek Valley and try to sell this project. 10 property owners in that 1 mile of the creek banded together and allowed us to negotiate with them to build the first mile of work, and we're able to create really an incredible project that added all kinds of wood and vegetation and what's called bioengineering, a way of securing this eroding part of the stream and providing a tremendous amount of fish habitat. And the result is successful to this day.
What I felt was an opportunity to bring ag and private landowners and both state and federal agencies together along with municipalities was an opportunity. Instead of legally fighting these battles, let's all get together, work together, and do something right.
I really look at this project as a huge, like a blueprint, if you will, of how the government and the public and all these special interest groups can work together to come up with a better solution that serves everybody.
Now that we've made these big improvements, we're actually stocking those fish directly into these habitat restoration areas. And so fish are stocked oftentimes many months before they'll need to leave the Russian River to the ocean so they can acclimate to those conditions and hopefully return and spawn naturally in the creek near these places where they were released when they were young.
So as an organic and biodynamic farmer, I really appreciate the fact that we've got a creek in our backyard, knowing that it's constantly the conduit for bringing in life energy throughout the day and throughout the seasons for not only our farm, but also for Sonoma County.
It's a beautiful area to be in, and it's rich with resources, and to be able to be part of protecting that resource, improving the habitat that those species live in, and improving the population numbers, that's really something to be proud of being engaged in.